Hello everyone. Today we will gain some basic knowledge about cyber law by some MCQs. So without wasting any time, let's start with it. The first question is the first cyber law that was enacted was A. Computer Fraud and Abuse Act, B. The Contract and Employment Law, C. The Trade Secrets Law, or D. The Defamation Law. The correct answer to this question is answer A. That is, the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act was the first cyber law that was to be enacted. It was enacted in the year 1986. Let's now discuss about the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act. The Computer Fraud and Abuse Act was a United States cybersecurity bill that was enacted in 1986 as an amendment to the existing computer fraud law. This law used to prohibit accessing a computer without authorization or in excess of the authorization. Prior to the computer specific criminal laws, computer crimes were prosecuted as mail and wire fraud, but the applying law was often insufficient. So, to curb these things and to bring about a stringent law, a Computer Fraud and Abuse Act was enacted to curb the criminal laws that are associated with any technological hardware. The next question is the first cyber law was enacted in which year? Options are A 1966, B in 1945, C 1998, or D 1986. The correct answer to this question is option D, that is in 1986. The next question is what is the importance of cyber law? Options are A, it covers all transaction over internet, B, it keeps eye on all activities over internet, C, it touches every action and every reaction in the cyberspace, or D, all of the above. The correct answer to this question is option D, that is all of the above are the importance of cyber law. The next question is what among the following is not an area of the cyber law? Options are A, fraud, B, acquiring, C, copyright, or D, defamation. The correct answer to this question is option B, that is acquiring. Except acquiring, all others comes in the ambit of a cyber law. The next question is if you face any fraud over the internet, which law will come to help you? Options are A, labor law, B, contract law, C, cyber law, or D, criminal law. The correct answer to this question is cyber law. What is cyber law? Cyber law deals with the fraud that happens on online or by the internet. Let's have some basic idea about what is cyber law in the upcoming sections. The next question is cyber law applies to options are A, internet and internet related technologies, B, labor, C, contract, or D, motor vehicles. The correct answer to this question is option A, that is cyber law deals with internet and internet related technologies. The next question is cyber law provides a legal protection to which of the following? Options are A. Businesses, B. Citizens, C. Both, or D. None of the above. The correct answer to this question is option C, that is both. Business and citizens comes within the ambit of the cyber laws. Basically, these cyber laws are for anyone who suffers any kind of cyber attack from anybody on internet or by some technology or a computer related technology. The next question is, which of the following comes under cyber laws? Options are A. Cybercrime, B. Cybersecurity, C. Both, D. None of the above. The correct answer to this question is option C, that is both. The cybercrime and the cybersecurity comes within the ambit of cyber laws. The next question is, the Information Technology Act was passed in which year? Options are A. 2001, B. 2002, C. 2000, and D. 2004. The correct answer to this question is option C, that is, the Information Technology Act was passed in the year 2000. The next question is, the Information Technology Act 2000 contains which of the following? Options are A. Family law, B. Animal law, C. Contract law, or D. Cyber laws. The correct answer to this question is option D. That is, the Information Technology Act deals with cyber law. Let's not talk about the Information Technology Act. The Information Technology Act 2000 is an act of the Indian Parliament that was notified on 17 October 2000. It is a primary law in India dealing with the cyber crimes and electronic commerce. This bill was passed in budget session of 2000 and signed by President K.R. Narayanan on 9th May 2000. The bill was finalized by a group of officials headed by the Ministry of Information Technology Pramod Mahajan. The Act provided a legal framework for electronic governance by giving recognition to electronic records and digital signatures. It also defines cybercrimes and prescribes penalties for them. The Act directed the formation of the Controller of Certifying Authority to regulate the issuance of the digital signatures. Basically, Information Technology Act deals with all kinds of crimes that are associated with cyber laws, as well as uh, the dealings of contracts and other things that happens electronically through mails and by using any electronical or technologies or methods. The next question is, which of the following doesn't come under the ambit of cybercrimes? Options are A. Crime against people, B. Crime against property, C. Crime against government, or D. Crime against animals. The correct answer to this question is option D, that is, crime against animals cannot come under the cybercrime as animals do not use internet or any information technology. Or the next question is, which of the following is an antivirus? Options are A. Avast, B. Kaspersky, C. Norton, or D. All of the above. The correct answer to this question is option D. That is, all of the above are a form of antivirus. The next question is, which of the following is not an example of real security and privacy threats? Options are A. Virus, B. Hackers, C. Worm, or D. Spam. The correct answer to this question is D. Spam. Spam is basically the unsolicited or undesirable electronic messages. The next question is Trojan horses are very similar to virus in matter that they are computer programs that replicate copies of themselves. Is the statement A true or B false? The correct answer to this question is B false. The next question is which of the following is a class of computer threat? Options are phishing, B soliciting, C DOS attack, D stalking. Correct answer to this answer is option C, that is DOS attack. In this attack, the attacker makes a source inaccessible. The next question is what are the categories of cybersecurity? Options are A network security, B application security, C operational security, or D all of the above. The correct answer to this question is option B, that is all the above types of securities are class or categories of cybersecurity. The next question is which of the following is not a cybercrime? Options are A hacking, B phishing, C robbery, or D DOS. The correct answer to this question is option C, that is robbery is not a cybercrime as it is not done electronically. It is basically done at a physical place and not through some kind of web or an internet connection. The next question is sending unwanted messages, often unsolicited advertising to a large number of receivers is what kind of thing? Options are A phishing, B spam, C hacking, D DOS. The correct answer to this question is option B, that is spam. Spam refers to sending unwanted messages, often unsolicited advertising to a large number of receivers. The next question is an illegal access into someone else's computer or network is which of the following? Options are A hacking, B spam, C DOS, or D phishing. The correct answer to this question is option A, that is, it is known as hacking. Hacking is an illegal access into someone else's computer or network. The last question is what among the following is a fraudulent attempt by cybercriminals when they target victims by sending emails at looks legitimate and asks for sensitive information? Options are A hacking, B phishing, C spam, or D DOS. The correct answer to this question is option B, that is phishing. Basically, phishing is a fraudulent attempt by cybercriminals when they target victims by sending emails that look legitimate and ask for sensitive information.